Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video we are going to be doing a little bit of test fitting on the S15 before it gets painted, and just general update. So as you know, the shell is fully prepped. This is a pile of the fiberglass. All of that pile, all of this is sanded so the gel coats off it. I haven't really got much left to do. There's a couple of little bits like door handles and things, and we've got these today. So GK Tech lower arms for the front. These are the extended ones, not stock length, and they are, I believe, the V5 caster arms. So what I want to do today, I'm going to build these up quickly. There's loads of videos on building these up. Obviously GK Tech themselves do them, so I'm not going to show you that, but I will show you them when they're on the car and we'll test our final lock. And in other news, this thing, the old MX-5, as you can see, it's manual now. That clips are gone in there so it won't sit down, but I want to get a black surround anyway. So I done a whole video on this conversion. Auto to manual conversion, and the file got corrupted and I lost it all, so unfortunately that's gone, but it is manual now, so I just got to do a good few miles in it, bed the clutch in properly. That's done. So now you're up to date. We will get up ahead and assemble these arms, and then I'll jump back then when we test fit them on the car. So this is it all together. I'm not sure if you can see, but somehow it's just about still in the arch. But the lock is serious. It's a ridiculous amount of steering lock. So what it did do was it rubbed a tiny bit here, there, and just at the back. As you can see, this fold has been clearanced already, but as it comes back now, I pulled some caster out of it and it clears everything pretty good. Now it clears all on the back as well, so we've probably got about 10 mil clearance as we stand. But just try to get a shot from the front. Absolute mad steering angle with these. I can't wait to try them out. But yeah, so what we're going to do is, as you can see here, that fitment, as much as I like it to be, you know, the fitment nice, I want it practical, so it will be going a lot lower. The coilovers on there now, I'm borrowing from a mate, and I'm not going to adjust them and mess around with them. So when we get the new coilovers, obviously it'll be look more like an FD type fitment, so there'll be a considerable gap here to allow for adequate wheel travel. And obviously the bigger gap there, you sacrifice looks a bit, but performance wise and usability it'll be better, because it'll just bring the wheel further away from any things it's likely to hit. So now that little test fit is out of the way, what I'm going to do now is strip down my rear hubs, take the bearings out, and then get them ready for a refresh. Okay, so what we're doing at the minute is stripping this down, so then we can, basically I want all of these arms aren't needed. I'm undecided if I'm keeping the lower control arm, but still everything needs to come apart. That on there for a bit of leverage. Spin this around. Got that crusty pin to get out now. There she goes. Done. Obviously that hasn't been out in at least 15 years. I've seen better days. Okay, all of these are 19s, if you didn't know. And that is a 22. So get a bit of turn this a certain way so you can get a bit of leverage on it. This is why I left this on. Okay, considering the amount of time it's been on, wasn't too bad. Okay, that's that. So, like I said, I'm not sure. I see a lot of people reuse these. Obviously, it just needs a new ball joint, 2 bushes, and then powder coating, and it'll be like new. So, okay, next thing, disc. Is. Okay. And now it'll be the wheel bearing. So 4 bolts here. Are they 19? Yes. There she is. That's the bit we want. So to get these OEM bushes out, but other than that, that will be ready for powder coating. So anyone's interested, drop me a message. But I got 2 of these rear brake dust shields, very good condition. Like I said, if you wanted to spray them or whatever, but there's no holes and they're solid. I won't be needing these anymore, so they will be for sale. Obviously there's the old bearing. So guys, if any of you are interested, we have these stock arms for sale. Obviously you can either have them powder coated new bushes, just so like OEM. The lock stop has been removed there, but that one is still on. But yeah, or you know, they're ideal if you want to get, if you've got a shell and you want to get it rolling or whatever. The only thing it is missing is the rear lower control arms, like I said, which I'm keeping those for the minute. But as you can see, they're all out. So this is ready for blasting and powder coating or painting. I'm still undecided because obviously where the brakes calipers mount and your rear wheel bearing, obviously they are not painted, so obviously you want that face-to-face bite. I can obviously either clean those up after coating or painting, but we'll see. What we're going to have to do with these, I think, is when you start putting pressure on this, you can see it starting to bend, and obviously I don't want to kink them, so the way these are, rubber bush, they're very similar to the OEM subframe bushes. So you've got this metal sleeve, but also it goes on this end, so you can't even brace it really with anything because this whole sleeve needs to come out. So I think what I'm going to have to do is burn this out, get the inner metal sleeve out, and then hacksaw from the inside. A bit slow, but I'd rather do that than damage these. But what we can take out is this ball joint. So these little circlip pliers on the go. There we are. And what I've got here is I got fed up of trying to balance this. So if I show you, if you try and put that flat, obviously that isn't flat, is it? It's on an angle. So when you push this, it twists and it does all sorts. And I've bent arms in the past doing this. So what I done is have this thing made. So I went to a local machine shop and they made me this. So basically this fits perfect over that, and then you've got a flat area, so there's a bit of surface rust. It's a very snug fit. So once that's on there, like so, it's all flat, so that gives you a level, it sits perfectly level. So what I'm going to do is take that off, and it saves so much messing about, it's unbelievable. And there she is. Simple as that. That's her. So, like I said, I'll burn those out another day. It's too hot to be messing around with flames today. So, and then obviously this then is job done. So the old crusty ones. Perfect. Right. As you can see, my little pile here, all of this. So we got all of that is ready for blasting and powder coating. We've also got my rear subframe. I have got to remove the old alley bushes from that because I'm not going alley bushes this time. And then all of that lot can go to powder coating. So, and that obviously will be ready for when this is painted. Loads of them parts can just be bolted straight on the underside. Obviously there's various bits from all over the car. So, as always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll catch you on the next one.